afternoon. Welcome to our today's session. We are going to look at some questions involving elastic and inelastic collision. For this one, for inelastic collision, we said this one here, the main formula is M1 V1 plus M2 V2 is equal to M1 plus M2, this one, into V common. V common is the velocity at which the particles move with immediately after colliding. Now, starting with the first question, we have 1500 kg mass traveling at this one, so this is M1 and this is V1, then collides with another track. This is M2, which is at rest, so this is V2, and therefore I have, it is 1500 multiplied by V1, which is 1500, 15 plus M2, which is 4500 multiplied by V2, which is 0, and this should give us what? 1500 plus 4500 get 6000 VC, and therefore in this case you get 22500 plus 0. Oh, this will go to 0. Why? Because the particle was at rest. This one so is equal to 6000 VC. I need VC, so divide by 6000, and therefore divide here by 6000, and therefore in this case I'll have my VC. Now VC in this case will be equal to 22,500 using my calculator. Just a minute. 22,500 divide 6,000, and you get 3.75. Get 3.75 meters per second. Good. Now we go to the other one. As simple as that. Now the other part is given a grocery. A grocery of this one. So this is M1, M1, and then it is a grocery shopkeeper tosses a 9.0 kg bag of rice. So this one is M1 into a stationary grocery cart. So the cart is a trace. This one, in this case, is M2, and M2 V2 is at rest. Why? Because it is stationary. Okay, good. Therefore, the ball hits the cart with horizontal speed of this one. So this is V1. In other terms, we are saying M1 V1 plus M2 V2 is equal to M1 plus M2 into VC, and therefore I'll have 9.0 multiplied by 5.5. All this should plus 18 multiplied by 0, and this should give you what? This should give you M1 plus M2, which is 9 plus 18, this will get 27 VC. As simple as that. Now this one will be 0. Okay, so I'll have, in my case using my calculator, I'll have 9 times 5.5 get 49.5, 49.5, and this is equal to 27 VC. Divide by 27, divide by 27. and therefore this means now in my case this value here divided by 27, you get 1.88, 1.833 meters per second. That is the velocity VC. Very good. Next question. Now you're given 1.5 times 10 power 4. This same as 1500. No, 15,000 actually. So this same as 15. M1 is 15,000. 15,000. Moving at times 7 to the north, collides and sticks to another railway road car of the same mass. So plus M2 is the same mass, 15,000. Okay, moving in the same direction at 1.5. So 1.5. And this one should give us what? M1 plus M2, which is 30,000 multiplied by VC. As simple as that. In this case, we will have, therefore, using my calculator, just a minute, we have 1500, 50,000 times 7, get 105,000 plus 1.5 times this one, 1500 times 1.5, get 22,500. This should give us 30,000 VC. Good. When I had this part here and this part, I'll have, so this one plus 10,500. 127. So you get 127,500 is equal to 30,000 VC. Divide by 30,000. Divide by 30,000. Very good. This one will cancel, and therefore in this case I will have VC will be equal to taking this one, divide by 30,000, and you get 4.25. Get it? 4.25. 4.25 meters per second. Okay, simple as that. Good. Let's go to the next one. Very easy. A dry cleaner throws 22 kg bag of laundry onto a stationary cart. So please take note of this question. It's very important. Now you're given M1 is 22. Okay, so we have M1. This is M1. Okay, 22 onto a stationary cart. So this is M2 and it is stationary, so V2 is also 0. Now, so in other terms, I will say M1, which is 22 kgs, times, are we given the velocity? We will still see this one like this, into M2, which is 90, times 0. This one should give us what? M1 plus M2, and this will get 90 plus 122. Plus 22 get 112 times into VC. Now you are told this statement is very important. The cart and the laundry bag, they move together with 3, so multiply by 3 here, multiply by 3 there, 3.0 meters per second to the right. Find the velocity of the laundry bag here, so we need this VC here, we need this V1, very good, we need that V1 there, very good. So in this case I will say now 22 V1 is equal to, of course, plus 0, because why? Oh, this one will go to 0, it's stationary, is equal to 112, 112, sorry, just a minute, 112 multiplied by 3, and this gives you 336. Very good. Now I need V1, so divide by 22, and therefore V1, in our case V1 will be equal to 3, this one divide by 22, and you get 15.27 meters per second. It's as easy as that. Yeah, let's go to the next one and see again if it's also easy. Now now this is a bit tricky, you want to pay attention here. A 47.4 kg student runs down, so this is M1, okay, this is M1, sorry, this is M1, this is M1, okay, runs down the sidewalk and jumps with a horizontal speed of 4.0. So we have M1 V1, we already have it, which is 47.4 multiplied by the speed of that student, which is 4.2. Okay, very good, meters per second. And he jumps onto a stationary skateboard, this one here, this one plus M2. We are not given the mass of the skateboard, but we know it is a 0, so it is M2 multiplied by 0. Okay, this one, and this one should give us what? Again, should give us, now the student and the skateboard moved down the sidewalk with a speed of 3.95. This means I take the mass M1, which is 47.4 plus M2, which we are not given, I guess is what we are looking for, then multiply by VC. Good. In this case I'll have this one here, you'll get, it is just a minute, let me do here, 47.4 multiplied by 4.2, sorry, 4.2, it'll get 199 points, so you get 199.08. Good. And this one is equal, of course this one will be 0, is equal to all this stuff, which is 47, and remember VC is 3 points, so actually it's 47.4 plus M2 into VC, and VC you are given, it is 3.95. Good. Now this one I want to bring here. So now in this case I will have here, it will be 199 point, it's point what, let me just check, 0.08, 199.08. Good. 0.08 will be equal to, now I have to open the bracket, this one multiply by this, and therefore that one you'll get it is 187.23, then plus, now when you also open the bracket, this one here, this here, and also multiply this one here, it will be what? Let's see, it will be so plus 3.95, sorry, just a minute, 3.9595 v, sorry, m2. What next? I bring this one here. When I bring that one here, I'll have now with my calculator, I'll have, just let me cancel that one, 199.08 minus 187.23. I'll have 11, so I'll have 11.85 is equal to 3.95 m2. Now divide by 3.95 divide by 3.95. Therefore, in this case, I'll have my m2 will be equal to, very first, I'll have my m2s, yes, this one, divide by 3.95, and you get 3. You get it's 3 kilograms, 3 kg. As simple as that. 3 kg. Very good. That is part A. Now part B, you told what? Let's see. Part B also told how fast the student would have. Okay, so in this case now, we need V1. Because they're asking how fast the student would have jumped into to have a final speed of this one. So in other terms, I'll have something like this. I'll have now 47.4 multiplied by that V1, okay, plus, now we have M2, which is 3, multiplied by 0, okay, and this should give me what? This should give me 40, this one plus this one, and this will get 50.4 multiplied by VC, and in our case VC, they have told you it's 5, like that, as simple as that. And then this simply means what? Taking it a little bit deeper and to the next step. Now I'll have, let me draw a line here so that you may not get confused. So in this case, I'll have 47 point that one. Just a minute. Yes, 47.4 times V. So it will be, in this case, it will be 47. Sorry. Yep. It's 47.4 V1 is equal to 50.4 times 5, and you get 252. So I need V1 divide by 47.4 divide by 47.4, and therefore the speed the student would have jumped with will be equal to, what do you get when you divide this one? This one, answer divide, answer divide 47.4. Oh, sorry. Get 252 divide 47.4, and you get 5.4 meters per second. 5.4 meters per second. 5.42 meters per second. As simple as that. Good. Let's go to the next one. Next question. Now you're told an arrow which is 0.25 kg with the velocity of this one moves to the west and strikes a piece of center of this one which is at rest. Okay, again the same thing. M1 it's 0.25. Okay, so I have 0.25 multiplied by the velocity which is 12. Okay, plus pieces into this 6.8 times 0. Okay, and this one is equal to M1 plus M2, which is this one, get it will be 7.05 plus, I mean this one multiplied by VC. Now we need VC, and therefore for this case we'll get this one will be 0. This one here will be, let me do it here very fast, to be equal to 0.25 0.25 multiplied by 12 and you get 3. So this is 3 is equal to 7.05 VC. I need VC, so what should I do? I divide everywhere by 7.5. I divide here by 7.5 everywhere. Yep, just a minute. Let me draw a line here and then I'll add this. So I'll have now 3 is equal to 7.05 VC. Divide by 7.05 divide by 7.05, and this one will cancel, and then I will remain with VC will be equal to in my case here I'll have 3 divide that one, just a minute, I'm doing that. 3 divide 7.05 and you get 0.4, get 0.426 meters per second. Easy, right? Thank you. Next, let's read the next question. Says, now what is the decrease in kinetic energy during the collision? In this case we say, how do we get kinetic energy? Class said kinetic energy KE is given by a half mv squared, and therefore the kinetic energy before collision will be equal to, now before will be equal to a half multiplied by the mass. What is the mass? 0.25 times the velocity. What is the velocity in our case? 12 squared. Okay, this one, and this one you get it is what? Yeah, you get it is yeah, just a minute, I'm doing it. It's 0.25 times 144 divided by 2, get 18. So you get 18 joules. Okay, after getting 18 joules, that is now before collision. We need also to calculate the kinetic energy after collision. I bring it here. I'll say again, after collision, I'll say it is a half after now. It will be a half times what is the mass now? 7.05 times the velocity, which is 0.426 squared. This one, bracket like this, and this you get what? Using your calculator, it will be 0.426 squared. The other one, then again times 7.05, then is divided by 2. I get 0.6397 joules. This is now after collision. See, the kinetic energy decreased from 18 to 0.6. Now they're asking you, what is the decrease? So we have to subtract again. So we come here and say, therefore the decrease will be very easy. Now the decrease would be, I subtract 18 minus 0.6397, and for this case you get what? 18 minus 0.6397, get 17.36 joules. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Again, can you do the last, maybe the last question? The last question now. And maybe the others you can try at your own free time. During a practice, a student kicks 0.40 kg soccer with a velocity of 8.1. So this is M1 and V1, correct? To the south, onto a 0.1 bucket lying on its side. Lying, the meaning, it's at rest. That's ideally the meaning of that. And this means what? Now, M1 V1 0.4 multiply times 8.5, this one, plus 0.15 multiply by 0. This should give you what? M1 plus M2, 0.4 plus 0, get 0.65. No, 0.55 actually, yes, 55 V common. Okay, good. So in this case, I'll have what do I have in this case? It's very easy. 0.4 times 8.5. You get 3.4. This is 3.4. Is equal to 0.55 VC. Now I need VC, so divide by 0.55. Divide by 0.55. And in our case, therefore the VC will be equal to, again I take 3.4 divide 0.55, 6.18. That's 6.18. This one you're getting 6.18. 6.18 meters per second. Easy, right? Again, the decrease in kinetic energy, the same thing. Again, kinetic energy before is equal to kinetic energy after. And therefore, in this case, I'll have, just calculate the kinetic energy. Use this method. We have kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, again, is given by KE is given by a half mv squared. We need to calculate the kinetic energy before. So before we will have it is a half times 0.4 multiplied by the velocity, which is 8.5, and this one you are squaring. Good. And this one, what do you get in this case? Very fast. Yep. 0.4 times 8.5 squared. Yes. Then this, good, and this should get, it is what? Get 14. Here you're getting 14.45 joules. Okay, again we do the other one. Now after same idea. So let me come here again, just a minute. Yes, after now, so in this case I'll have after I will use a different pen. So it's a half times the mass. What was the mass? Should I have been, let me check. The mass was 0.55, correct? When they combined, 0.55 times, what is the velocity? The velocity in our case, it is 6.18 squared. And what do you get in this case? Again, easy busy, lemon squeezy. So it's a half, times 0.55, and multiplied by 6.18 squared. Yep. And then you get 21. Then this one, correct? Then divide by 2. 10.55. 10. Yeah, you get 10.55. 50 joules. So the kinetic energy decreased from 14.45 to 10.55. So the decrease now, the decrease will be equal to, you subtract 0.45 minus 10.55, and 50, and this one you get what? You get the decrease will be equal to 14.45 minus 10.50. Yeah, 3.95 joules. As simple as that. Right, thank you. You can just try the others. Rather, I can also have another video for the elastic collision, and it will be of help to you. Meanwhile, you can check this. If there is any question, reach out to me. Thank you. You have a wonderful evening. Bye.